Welcome, welcome. Hello there. I'm so excited to finally be here for my first Substack Live. I have been absolutely loving Substack. It's such a warm and welcoming environment here on Substack, and I hope you are enjoying it too. I already feel like it's a place where meaningful conversations are taking place, genuine friendships, true creativity, and just a totally different change from other social media platforms. I just think that Substack has more thoughtful, inquisitive, and creative minds. And so I'm just so happy to have you here. So if you don't mind, tell me in the chat where you are joining from. And is this your first time attending a Substack Live? I would love for you to comment, even if you're not live, comment in the chat, say hello, tell me where you're checking in from. It's so good to have everybody here. So as I was saying, I just feel like Substack is so different. And one of the reasons why I love Substack, besides the other media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, is because everyone is very encouraging and thoughtful, and they're willing to invite you in and compliment you and encourage you and help you grow your Substack following. And that's what I'm here to do for you. So if you are just joining me for the first time, this is my very first live. So bear with me. But this is the kind of community I'm here to create. So put in the comments why you joined Substack. How did you come across Substack, and what are you enjoying most about it? Tell me what you think about Substack. Let me introduce myself. First of all, we back up. My name is Julie Marvel, and I actually have spent the last 10 years building community for women in person. So I live in Southwest Florida, and I built an extremely large community of women after I was divorced. I got divorced. I had a sense that I'd lost my sense of self. And I had spent my whole life taking care of my kids and family and work and all of those things. And during that big transition in my life, what I realized was when I looked around, I didn't have a support system of women. So I started a lunch group, and tell me in the chat hello. I see everybody joining. Say hello. So I started an in-person group. We met on a weekday for lunch once a week at different restaurants. And that organization grew into a Facebook group of 10,000 women locally here, about 500 women that were actively participating in our in-person events. And the transformation was incredible. I started to learn a pattern that was happening. I was attracting a specific type of woman. They were all different, but they all had similarities. And the similarities was a very distinct demographic. So it was women between the ages of 45 and 70, generally, not entirely, but generally, women who were going through some sort of a change. And so those changes really looked like divorce, like what I was experiencing, widowed, empty nester, recently retired, just moved to the new area, or loss of a loved one. And when a woman experiences one of those things, she has a moment to pause and to stop and to think, who am I? What do I want to do with my life? And who do I want to do that with? And where the heck am I going to find those people? And so this is where my organization would step in. We would provide many in-person events. At the end of what I was doing, we were doing 5 to 7 events every week. We were not just lunch anymore. We were doing lunch, dinner, happy hour, walks on the beach, book clubs, dance classes, pickleball, you name it. But what we were doing was we were providing a platform for women to find friends. And I had hundreds of women tell me that this has just changed their life and transformed how they felt about themselves. And, they moved here and they loved it here, but they just missed their friends and family, or they didn't even know how to find new friends. And so that was what I did for many, many years. And now I'm moving my business into this online space because I want to help you. I want to help women all around the world understand that there is a sense of community and you can find it right here. And I am here for you to help you feel that sense of community. And that is what this is all about. And that's the beauty of this Substack community. So tell me in the chat if you've ever moved to a new city or gone through a major life transition or divorce, And you really felt that way, that you felt like you didn't really know who you were, that you were looking for support or friendship, and you just didn't know how to do it. Tell me about that in the chat. Even if you're not live, I would love to see you comment because I will reach out to you and support you and be there for you. And I want to know what chapter you're in. What kind of changes are you going through right now? So I'm taking us into this online space, and Substack and that concept just seem to go naturally together. And so that is what I'm here for. So I'm looking for women who are going through some type of transition, ready for their next chapter. I want to connect with you. I want to find you. And if you can think of someone that is also going through something like that, I would love for you to share that with them so that we can come together and build community together. So tell me in the comments what you're hoping to find on Substack. Comment in the chat. Are you looking for friendship? Are you looking for community? Or are you looking for something else? Something else could be you're a woman or a professional that serves women that I serve. And I would love to connect with you, to collaborate with you. If you are in a profession where you're coaching or you're helping women through menopause, or you are, working with spirituality or yoga, or you are also sort of in the same realm as I am, working with women, sort of in midlife, looking for what's next, or really looking for personal growth and, trying to improve our lives. I mean, women like us are lifelong learners. We don't want to just, give up and kind of take a break. We want to move on and we want to continue to live our lives and find out what's next for us and find the right people that we're not going to, that we're going to do the next chapter of our lives with. So please tell me in the chat if you fall into the category of a woman looking for what's next, or if you fall into the category of someone that's helping women like that, because we all can come together in this sense of community and help each other through this transition and through this beautiful life that we're having and this beautiful community here on Substack. So, I would love to see in the chat if you are a woman that serves other women or if you are a woman that's looking for women. Put your Substack channel in the chat right now. I want everyone to put their Substack channel or the ULR for your Substack because I want to follow you and I want each of you to go through the chat and connect with each other. And that's what building community and uplifting each other is all about. So if you are joining me on Substack and you have a Substack channel, I want you to drop it in the chat right now because we are all going to connect with each other right here live on Substack. And in closing, I just want to thank you all so much for joining me today on my first Substack Live. I intend to do this more often. This was really fun. I can see the comments coming up, but I don't have my old lady glasses on, so I can't read them. I'd have to do this. So I'm going to answer all the comments after I hang up. But if you want to join me tomorrow, I am hosting a Zoom call tomorrow live, Eastern time. I'm going to put the link in the chat. It's called Your Next Chapter Live. We have tons of women already registered. It's a live conversation. It's more interactive than this. So you're going to be on a Zoom. You're going to be interacting with other women. You're going to be connecting with other women that are like-minded and interesting and from all around the world. So if you want to join me tomorrow for Your Next Chapter Live, I'm going to put the link in the chat and you can join us tomorrow. I would love to have you there. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm Julie Marvel, and I'm so grateful to have you here on Substack. I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.